morning, class.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
My name is Imba. I'm taking you on this subject called Apply Principles of Financial Accounting. Our learning outcomes. As you proceed, you can start marking best attendance. Our session title is Accounting for Fixed Assets. Accounting for fixed assets. Our learning outcomes will be, I expect you by the end of the lesson 1, you should be able to define fixed assets, and list the characteristics of the assets. Number 2, I also expect you to record acquisition of fixed assets. Record acquisition of fixed assets. The key terms we are going to talk about today is 1, we are going to talk about the key term here is fixed assets, and the other term here you need to know is acquisition. I want you to take one full page in your book and define the term fixed assets and list the characteristics of fixed assets. Take a full page in your book, define, then secondly you list the characteristics of the fixed assets. And thereafter, you will share with your colleague, we'll pair up, then share with the colleague. Then, lastly, one of your colleagues will read us what you have written in a minute. So, definition. So the first pair, who is ready? Yes.
I think from our discussion, fixed assets are the long-term, tangible and intangible resources of our business.
Tangible and intangible resources of a business. Another pair. In line with the definition, yes.
Personally, I think that fixed assets are long-term assets used in the production of goods.
Yes.
For a company, but I don't think there are fixed assets that are intangible. I deem them to be tangible.
So the word here is tangible.
Yeah.
Okay, another pair.
I can say,
Yes.
fixed assets, these are long-term resources owned by a business
used in its operations.
So they are long-term resources owned by a business, used in the operations. The last pair?
These are the tangible assets
Yes.
owned by a company
Yes.
to produce with one profit.
Now you've introduced a term here to earn profit. Okay. Now about the characteristics, the beginning there on the characteristics of the fixed assets.
They are long-term in nature.
Long-term in nature. Characteristics. One is long-term in nature. Another characteristic.
They are tangible.
They are tangible. Another characteristic.
Not for sale.
They are not for sale.
Yeah.
Not for sale.
Not for resale, sorry.
Not for resale.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your participation. Just to add on what you have said, I want you to write this to add on what you have said. Fixed assets are long-term tangible assets that a business owns and uses in its operations to generate income. Examples include buildings, machinery, vehicles, furniture, land. The key characteristics will include tangible, long-term for use, not for resale, depreciable, and used in the production of service delivery. The next component I want to talk about under the learning outcomes here is how to record acquisition of fixed assets. How to record acquisition of fixed assets. Who can tell us about what acquisition is? What do you understand the term acquisition, Susan?
The process of purchasing
Mm-hmm.
an asset of a company.
Process of purchasing an asset. Another understanding of acquisition. Yes, move on.
I think this is the process of in which a company may be able to acquire
Yes,
the fixed assets.
correct. Now, I have some flashcards here, which I want you to share. Then you read to me in that flashcard, obtain one each. Then you read to me what's in that flashcard. It has got two components. There's a question part and there's an answer part. Yes, Madam Charles.
If an asset is bought
Yes.
on credit, what is credited?
Okay.
We have the accounts payables.
Yes. Bua?
How do you record gain or loss on disposal? Again, it's credit, other income, and loss, it's debit, which is an expense.
What account is credited when paying cash or for an asset? The answer is cash or bank account is credited.
About Anne?
If asset is sold,
Yes.
which new account is used? Cash or bank or accounts receivables?
Okay. So, thank you for that participation. In summary, I'd like you to reflect on those questions and answers in the flashcard, and also do more research on those questions and answers, because in our next lesson we shall deeply talk about the journal entries for acquiring a fixed asset. Now the give you the assignment. So we'll have an assignment which we can discuss in the next lesson. And the assignment is a typed assignment which will require you to fill up. We'll duplicate this and share with your colleagues.
Thank you. Have your flashcard, Madam.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I think if there's any question, we can able to end our lesson. Any question?